Well, a massive fire here, and there is a lot of loss. But despite losing his wife and dog from that fire, this man is showing there is hope after healing.
7's Jessica Vallejo has more.
It takes a bit of will, strength, and faith.
It's all about finding the courage
to continue fighting to survive.
And no matter how hard it is, know that you're not alone.
A journey 60-year-old Michael Robson knows too well.
Being almost dead, and he lets you live, there has to be a reason. So what is the reason? There has to be a purpose.
In July of 2023, Robson almost lost his life in a yacht fire at Perry Hotel and Marina in the Florida Keys. Moments before the tragedy, he says he was spending time with his wife, Linda Vella.
Me and Linda went to bed about 9 o'clock. We had a storm that blew in that knocked her e-bike into the water. We pulled it out. We hosed it off. We took the battery out. 3 hours later, it caught on fire from the salt water.
Within minutes, the vessel was engulfed in flames.
I got out of the boat badly burnt from the battery. My son got out.
Robson and his son, Anthony Vella, were both airlifted to HCA Florida Kendall Hospital in critical condition. But his wife and his dog, who were on board the yacht, died in the blaze.
And I believe that my wife went back for the dog Dozer and just never made it out with the smoke inhalation.
His son recovered quickly, but Robson spent 6 months in the hospital with severe burns. He was fighting for his life while also dealing with the pain of loss.
The most painful thing I've ever been involved in my entire life.
But in those moments of relentless struggle, he wanted to give up. Robson says he remembered his wife's voice.
She had told me that if anything was to happen to her, that she wanted me to raise their kids, to fight for them, no matter what, that I was their dad.
On Wednesday, Robson was a keynote speaker at HCA Florida Kendall Hospital's Trauma Survivors event. There, he thanked medical staff and doctors who gave him a fighting chance, but also pointed at his children, those who he says saved his life.
They gave up their lives, their jobs, to come take care of Dad.
And by sharing his story, Robson wants to remind those facing a struggle that they are stronger than they think. In Southwest Miami-Dade, I'm Jessica Vallejo, 7 News.